Attention please. For the owner of a black Tahoe, license plate number ATX5912. Please see the security at front gate. Again, a black Chevy Tahoe with a license plate number ATX5912. If you would please speak to security at front gate, we would appreciate it. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to Neuroscience Group Field at Fox City Stadium for today's Company-wide AA Division I State semifinal game between the Franklin Sabres of the Southeast Conference and the Hortonville Polar Bears of the Fox Valley Association. Let's meet the non-starters for the visiting team this evening, the Franklin Sabres. Number 3, Grayson Kluger. Number 4, Evan Sachs. Number 9, Will Gardner. Number 12, Bradley Corcoran. And number 17, Noah Russo. Now, here's the starting lineup for the Sabres. Leading off is the left fielder, number 29, Bennett Seward. Batting second, number 7, Dylan Cunningham. Hitting third, the shortstop, number 14, Boston Halloran. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 42, Maximilian Martin. Hitting fifth, playing center field, number 34, Alex Mira. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 23, Kale Lynch. Hitting seventh, playing in right field, number 1, Lucas Farron. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 5, Ben Hefner. Hitting ninth, the second baseman, number 19, Mitchell Samancic. And the starting pitcher tonight for the Sabres is number 24, Joel Herrick. And the head coach for the Sabres is Steve Gerard. Now, please meet the non-starters for the home team tonight, the Hortonville Polar Bears. Number 2, Grant Hitz. Number 4, Xander Losey. Number 5, Jack Keenan. Number 8, James Betts. Number 12, Dylan King. Number 12, Cole Anderson. Number 14, Lucas Goss. Number 16, Jordan Humphrey. Number 17, Zach Tomlinson. Number 20, Reed Rosenau. Number 21, Jordan Slater. Number 22, Reese Muck. Number 24, Willem Woodkey. Number 25, Zach Baylor. And number 30, Griffin Kemp. Now the starting lineup for the Polar Bears. Leading off is the third baseman, number 18, Brett Summers. Batting second, the shortstop, number 19, Captain Kunke. Hitting third, playing in right field, number 23, Joe Fisher. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 11, Turner Kunke. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 45, Hayden Tim. 36, playing in left field, number 15, Thomas Burns. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 6, Nathan Graham. Batting eighth, at second base, number 7, Ethan Peters. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 9, Evan Mayhem. And the starting pitcher for the Polar Bears, number 3, Nate Vela. The head coach for the Polar Bears is Greg Gilbert. The prep players for today is assigned by the WYAA. Behind the plate, Kevin Johnson. At first base, Lynn Eisenseed. Second base, Paul Young. And third base, Chris Mickelson.
This NFHS Network Championship event is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Greetings once again from Neuroscience Group Field in Grand Chute, Wisconsin. And this is the 2023 WIAA State Baseball Championships. Final game of the day, final game in Division 1. To see who will play Whitefish Bay for the D1 Championship tomorrow. It features the Polar Bears from Hortonville and the Sabres from Franklin. Bob Raynard, Bill Brophy with you on the call. Our crew here in Appleton. Franklin will swing the sticks first. So the Sabres out of the Southeast Conference, where they won the conference and come in tonight with a record of 26-4, will have Schuler to lead it off the left fielder, Cunningham the catcher, Halloran is the shortstop batting third, then Martin the first baseman in the cleanup spot. Muro's in center field batting fifth. Lynch is the designated hitter batting sixth. Then Farron the right fielder. Hefter the third baseman. And Samanchik, the second baseman, bats ninth for the Franklin Sabres. Right-hander on the hill for the Polar Bears, it's Nate Vila.
Nate's had a big year. He was the co-pitcher of the year with his teammate Thomas Burns, who we saw on Monday impressively shut out Middleton. Vila going to go to Winona State next year, and he's put up impressive numbers on the hill. 6-2 with a 1.24 ERA. This is his ninth game. Albin starts. He's thrown 2 complete games and a shutout. In 45 innings, he's allowed 20 hits, 8 earned runs. He's walked 16, struck out 64. Nate Vila, like a pretty live arm. You watch him warm up. He's a senior, 6 feet, 185 pounds.
If you are not aware, the semifinal game prior to this one was a rout. Whitefish Bay knocked off number 1 seed Stevens Point 17-0. So the Blue Dukes will play for their first ever state baseball championship tomorrow evening under the lights.
Hortonville is second seeded, playing the third seed from Franklin.
Good matchup here to finish up day number 3. And it's ball 1 to Bennett Schuler.
Franklin got here by winning Monday 9-8 in 9 innings against Burlington in a seesaw affair.
Big cut by Schuler, who's an impressive freshman. He's hit leadoff the majority of the season. 5 multi-hit games this year. He had a 9 RBI game on April 19th against Racine Park. That tied a school record for ribs.
He's only driven in 16 runs, or 18 runs all year after going 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs against Burlington Monday.
Caught looking at strike 3. Schuler not happy. Couple glances back.
Pulled a string on him, and I think that curveball came back to nick the corner. At least the plate umpire thought so, and that's all that counts.
1 away for the catcher, Dylan Cunningham. Swings and misses.
Franklin collectively as a team, it's .342. They've only hit 3 home runs this year. They'll steal a base, 42 in 26 games. Cunningham provides a lot of the power. He's 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored against Burlington. Had a big double in that game.
Cunningham, 3 mighty cuts, never made contact. 2 away. Vila bringing the gas.
Yeah, Burns went over 90 miles an hour the other night. Vila, it's like he's got a pretty live arm here, much to the delight of a big house here from nearby Hortonville.
Yeah, just 9 miles up the road. Big turnout here the other night to see their Polar Bears, and they have shown up en masse once again. 2 away, Boston Halloran is the batter. Strike 1 to him.
Thanks to the rain delay yesterday, the schedule got tweaked, and all of a sudden the Polar Bears are playing in prime time, and that enabled some fans to make their plans for Wednesday night instead of Wednesday afternoon to watch this semifinal.
Fights it off foul.
And it is a very nice night. Temperature low 70s or high 60s. Light breeze blowing out to left periodically.
Ahead 0-2. Boston is one of 3 Sabres who will play in the All-Star game down the road at Oshkosh next week. Makes contact here to Camden Kunke. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down. Couple of Ks in the books already for Vila with his Polar Bears swinging the sticks when we return. The lineup card for Hortonville with a record of 25-4. They finished in second place in the Fox Valley Association to their rivals Kimberly. But they are here for the 9th time in school history. Last time they won a state title, 1998. And that's the last time Hortonville was here. So they ended a 25-year drought. Finally punched their ticket back to state. The lineup card goes Summer to third baseman to lead it off. Then Camden Kunke, the shortstop. Fisher, the right fielder. Turner Kunke, the catcher in the cleanup spot. Tim's over at first base for the Polar Bears tonight. Then Burns, the left fielder. Grams is the DH tonight, hitting 7th. Peters is at second base, batting 8th. And Mahan, the center fielder, bats 9th. They will face the right-hander Joe Herrick of the Franklin Sabres.
He's a junior, 6 feet, 180 pounds. On the year, Joe's 4-2 with a 276 earned run average. This is his 11th game, his 4th start. He's thrown 2 complete games and a shutout. In 33 innings, Herrick's allowed 22 hits, 13 earned runs. He's walked 9, struck out 39. As Coach Steve Drobot said, got great control of both his fastball and curveball. Hit 80 with his fastball. And spots his curveball to keep hitters off balance.
Facing the senior leadoff man, Brett Summer. 1-1 to Summer. Just missing there, 2-1.
Hortonville hits .303 collectively. They've slugged 15 home runs, so they got a little power. And they'll steal a base, averaging 2 stolen bases a game, 88 steals in 91 attempts.
Count is even at 2-2. Summer will play baseball at Whitewater. And the count is full.
Summer, a .242 hitter. Hit a couple home runs, drove in 12.
Reaches out, and a base hit to right. Leadoff man aboard for the Polar Bears as we set the defense for these Franklin Sabres. It's Schuler in left, Miro in center, Farron in right, Hefter, Halloran, Samanchik, Martin left to right on the infield, and Cunningham, good catcher behind the plate for the righty Herrick. Here's Camden Kunke, the shortstop. Strike one to Camden. He is a future Milwaukee Panther. Gonna go play baseball in the Horizon League.
Leading hitter on this team at .474. 6 doubles, 4 triples, 3 home runs, 23 knocked in.
Eric gets ahead of him, 0-2.
Kunke went 1 for 2 with an RBI in the 3-0 win against Middleton.
To short, Halloran, second for 1, relay. Yep, foot in the bag, double play for the Sabres.
Nice turn by Halloran to Samanchik. Samanchik in particular with a nice turn and had a little mustard up throw to first to get Kunke.
So the base is cleared, 2 away. Here's Fisher, the right fielder. First team all conference He'll play at the next level. A lot of these polar bears will go on and can keep on playing baseball. Joe's going to McHenry County College. Two 2-0 to Fisher. This one out of play. Here are the umpires for this Division I semifinal. It's Kevin Johnson. There he is behind the plate. Lynn Asenzi is over at first base. Tom Young at second. And Chris Nicholson down the line at third. 2-1 to Fisher with 2 away. That's a strike. No, it's not. I tried to guess with Kevin Johnson. He's got a delayed call. And
Fisher leads his team with 4 home runs. He had a 3-run shot to invoke the mercy rule in the sectional final and clinch a 10-0 win over De Pere, which got Hortonville here for the first time in a long time.
So free pass for Fisher. Brings up Turner Kunke, the catcher. Another first-teamer in the Fox Valley Association is Turner.
This Kunke's a sophomore, 306 average. He too has 4 home runs. Drove in 20.
Mentioned only 4 losses this year for Hortonville. 2 of them came. They took a trip down south to begin the year and lost to a team from Missouri and one from Alabama. The other 2 losses came in conference play, both of them against Kimberly. Just didn't have the papermaker's number. Two and 1 to Turner. Slices through that pitch.
Kunke looking for his first hit of the tournament. Went 0 for 3 Monday against Middleton.
Runs the count full. Fisher will be running here. Down on strikes. Herrick, the punch out. Runner stranded. 1 complete in Appleton. No score, Franklin and Hortonville.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has something for everyone in your family. From top sports brands to backyard cooking or the best in the outdoors. The North Face, Yeti, Columbia, or Magellan Outdoors, Academy has it all. Whether you're celebrating familiar traditions or exploring new ones, we've got what you need in here to have fun out there. Start your next adventure and make lifelong family memories at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Download our app or shop at academy.com.
Top of 2, Sabres will send up Martin, Muro, and Lynch against Nate Vila. Maximilian Martin. 3-year starter at first base, power hitter. 9 multi-hit games this season for the Sabres. First team All-Conference in the Southeast.
Looking at him, you never guess he's a power hitter.
Looks the part, doesn't he?
5'9", 190 they list him at.
It's a big cut.
387 is his average. 8 doubles, 2 triples, knocked in 19.
Kaskaskia Junior College is where he will go. You found out that's outside of St. Louis, right?
Yep. Drove in a couple runs Monday.
The 1-2 to Martin. Fouled back. Set the defense here for the Polar Bears. It goes Burns, Mahan, Fisher in the outfield, Summer, Camden Kunke at short, Peters at second, and Tim at first, and Turner is behind the plate for Vila. Off the end of the bat, snag it, toss it, 1 down.
Vila's retired all 4 hitters.
Now senior center fielder Alex Muro.
Vila played second base the other night. He acted like an infielder there and fielding his position and getting the first out.
Muro goes 6'4", 200. Baseball player, but real good basketball player at Franklin. And in fact, he's going to continue on the court at UW-Eau Claire, play for the Blue Golds.
Had the game-winning hit Monday against Burlington.
Drives this one high in the sky and gone. Cleared everything in left. Alex Muro puts Franklin up 1-0.
First home run of the year for Alex. And boy, did he barrel that one up. Way out of here. It's a large human at 6'4", 200, and he got it all. And Franklin has the early lead. Here it is again. He extends the arms, and wind's blowing out that way, and maybe it helped a little, but boy, that's a bomb.
We've seen home runs hit the top of that facade on that covered area, that party deck. He hit it over that. I mean, literally out of the ballpark.
St. Croix Falls, Braden Olson did that earlier today. Those are the 2 biggest bombs I think we've seen in the tournament. Although Burns hit the ball hard the other night, but Olson I think was the longest one prior to that. Got to be a 400-yard charge into that, don't you think?
Oh my gosh, I would think so. Ball may have ended up in Hortonville. This is Cale Lynch, the designated hitter. Cale is a big reason that Franklin is here. They beat Oak Creek, their conference rivals, next door neighbors, 2-0 in the sectional final. He drove in both runs. Grounds out here for out number 2.
Lynch had a nice day Monday with 2 hits. Franklin Bang got 15 hits in that game. Took an early 7-2 lead, only to see Burlington come back.
This is Lucas Farah now. Yeah, Burlington actually took the lead at 8-7, and Franklin fought to get it tied up again. Went on to win it.
Got one in the 7th, and then Miro with the game-winning hit in the 9th.
Farron's a senior, UW Oshkosh baseball commit. We'll go play for the Titans down the road. Let's work the count here, 3-0. And that's ball 4. So a 2-out walk keeps the inning alive for the Sabres. And now Ben Hefter, the hitter. Ben's a sophomore. He's also a football player who played on the Sabres state championship team in 2022.
After this 7 for 39 coming in the tournament, only his 18th start of the year. Went 2 for 5 Monday, however.
Throw over, close.
Franklin doesn't run much, 42 stolen bases in 26 games.
Tried to pull the trigger, can't do it. A strikeout, number 3 for Vila. But the Sabres strike first here in the top of the second on a solo home run by Muro. 1-0 Sabres.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Hortonville's turn in the bottom of the second now. Trailing by a single tally. It'll be Tim Burns and Graham's the designated hitter. Tim was the DH in the quarterfinal matchup, playing first base tonight. Strike 1 to Hayden. Lefty on lefty. Slicer on the infield. Halloran calling everybody off, and the shortstop makes the catch.
Left fielder, number 15, Thomas Burns.
One away, here's Thomas Burns playing in left field tonight. Phil talked about him on the Hill the other day. He's going to go be a Arizona State Sun Devil.
And I can see why. He's got a live arm. The 3 hitters struck out 8 Monday, Blank and Middleton.
Knocked down by Semanchik. Stays with the play. 2 away.
Ball was hit hard. Semanchik took one for the team, but kept his poise and made the play.
Came up on him. Just stayed calm and got the put out at first. 2 down. Here's Graham's the designated hitter.
They did not employ the DH Monday with Burns pitching, so Graham's, other than being a courtesy runner, did not swing the bat in this quarterfinal game.
Yeah, he's a junior, plays some catcher, backup outfielder as well.
Graham's 13 for 48 on the year. 3 doubles among his hits. Drove in 9 runs.
Nice pitch from Herrick, but did not get the call. 2-1. And no pitch. Time was called. So Herrick back to work. 2-1 pitch. Make it 3-1. And he missed it. Lost Graham's 2-out free pass here in the second.
Both walks have come with 2 outs.
So the number 8 hitter, Ethan Peters. His first look at Herrick. He'll play at the College of Lake County. That one just missing. Some groans from the Franklin faithful. It's a tight strike zone. It's been that way for both pitchers, however. There goes the runner. And no throw by Cunningham.
Again, that is what Hortonville likes to do. Steal a base, averaging better than 2 a game. Graham's in scoring position. First time Hortonville's had a runner to second tonight.
It deflects off of Herrick. Semanchik in time at first. He came home. Martin, the first baseman, came home just in case, but the first base umpire, Lynn Asenzi, put the arm up and said, "You got the out. That's the 3rd out. End of the inning."
Well, Semanchik, again, stayed with it. Bobbled that ball, but he had enough poise to make the play at first, and the first baseman taking no chance. But again, Semanchik charges, bobbles, but still throws him out by a half step. And again, the first baseman, Martin, taking no chances. Saw the runner coming in from second, but it didn't matter. The inning was over.
1-0. It stays. Franklin in front after 2.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has something for everyone in your family. From top sports brands to backyard cooking or the best in the outdoors. The North Face, Yeti, Columbia, or Magellan Outdoors, Academy has it all. Whether you're celebrating familiar traditions or exploring new ones, we've got what you need in here to have fun out there. Start your next adventure and make lifelong family memories at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Download our app or shop at academy.com.
Top of 3rd, Franklin leading Hortonville 1-0. Semanchik will lead it off. And a couple good plays there at second base, and then back to the top of the order for the Sabres. On the appeal, Mitchell checked in time. The book on him, so says his head coach, Steve Drobot, is that Mitchell, a sophomore, has a great glove and accurate throwing arm in the field.
We saw that last half inning.
2-1.
And a stick-to-itiveness, if that's a word, as well. You stayed with a
is.
couple of ground balls and made the plays.
Yeah, a lot of times the heart races and say, oh, I got to rush the throw, and that wasn't the case with Mitchell.
This is our 6th game of the day. The field is now set for championship Thursday, save for the winner of this game.
Down on strikes. That's 4 punch-outs for Vila. 1 away here in the 3rd.
Schuler will hit for the 2nd time. But tomorrow, Division 4 gets us underway at 9 a.m. Pecatonica will play Ithaca. Those teams met last night. Pecatonica won an extra inning 7-6. Ithaca scored a extra inning win 4-3. Pecatonica won its regulation. But both teams with 1-run wins. So it's Pecatonica and Ithaca tomorrow at 9 a.m. for D4 and D3. Aquinas will play St. Croix Falls. St. Croix Falls in the title game for the 2nd straight year. Both teams scored 10-0 wins today in Mercy Rule games. In Division 2, Denmark will try for its 3rd straight title against St. Thomas More. That game's scheduled to go at 3, the Division 3 game at noon. And then in D1 tomorrow night, Whitefish Bay, coming off a 17-0 whooping of Stevens Point, will get the winner of this game. That D1 game is scheduled to start at 6 o'clock. They'll all be carried by Valley Sport, Wisconsin tomorrow.
Means we got to get dressed up.
Yep.
Caught looking, Schuler. Back-to-back Ks, 5 total for Vila. Good pitch right there. 2 away here in the 3rd. Cunningham, the catcher.
5 strikeouts for Vila.
That's how the game started, with Vila just throwing gas and Sabres trying to figure him out. Oh, and 1 to Cunningham. 0-2.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball past Cunningham in both at bats. Cunningham can't catch up to his fastball.
Contact, but foul. The baseball history of the Franklin Sabres. This is their first trip to this version of state, the spring season state, but no strangers to state when they played summer baseball. 11 times they made it into the championship chase. Vila strikes out the side, strikes out the last 4, has 6 in the books. Middle of 3, it stays 1-0.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEAbenefits.com.
More action here in Appleton. Bottom of the third, Hortonville trailing by a run. Mahan will lead it off, then back to the top of the order for the Polar Bears. Want to know to the senior.
Mahan's played a nice center field, was what we saw the other day.
And just to finish the history lesson of Franklin baseball, so 11 trips to summer baseball. Runners up in 2000, then they won back-to-back titles in 2010 and 2011.
That was a big deal. Jim Hughes winning his coach in Wisconsin high school baseball history. Hadn't won a title. He did then, and turned out those were the only ones he won before passing away a few years back.
Yeah, back in Franklin, it's Jim Hughes Field. They call it the Gym for short. New artificial surface installed there at Franklin. Beautiful facility. Ring him up. Caught looking. Strikeout number 2 for Herrick. One away here in the third.
The bender landed on the outside corner, according to plate umpire.
Back to the top, and Brett Summer. He's got the lone hit for the Polar Bears so far.
I mean, he was erased on a double play.
Tried to nip that corner, 2-0. Make it 3-0. And he lost him on 4 pitches.
He's walked a hitter in every inning. The other 2 came with 2 outs. And this one with 1 out, and the big boys coming up in the Hortonville order.
Yeah, start with Camden Conkey here. To short, to second out there. Won't turn it this time. They did in the first inning on Cam's hit on the infield, but they get the lead runner 2 away.
That one wasn't hit as hard. Again, another nice turn by Semanchik. But this time his throw was a tad late.
And now Joe Fisher with 2 away. Football is king at Franklin High School. But baseball not too far behind. There goes the runner, throw to first, and now down to second, and, well, they applied the tag, and then the ball squirted loose.
Well, they had Conkey picked off as he broke for second. Prematurely, Herrick threw over there to Martin. I think it'll probably be an error on the first baseman to allow Conkey to get the second. You can see they got him as dead to rights. Not sure what happened there. Shortstop didn't make the play, or
yeah. Halloran. He gets to this ball. Long throw and scoop by Martin.
Big time play both ways. Halloran goes into the hole, makes a strong throw. It's in the dirt, and his first baseman makes a big time pick to end the inning.
We go to the fourth. Franklin remains in front, 1-0. Really tight, flashy defense there to end the inning for Franklin.
And Halloran shows his range, now his arm, and his first baseman picks him up doing the splits and coming up with the throw in the dirt.
Slick play, gentlemen. And here's Halloran to start the inning. Gives it a ride to right, but Fisher right there to make the catch. One away in the fourth.
Ball was hit hard. In fact, I thought it was off the bat. I thought it was going over Fisher's head, but he had him well played and made the catch for a quick first out here in the fourth.
Here's Martin, the first baseman.
Vila's only allowed the one hit. It was really loud, and it really went a long way. The on-deck hitter Alex Miro with a second inning home run.
Two and 0 to Martin. Big chopper on the infield. Kunke has it. And that's out number 2. And now Muro, future college basketball player in the WIAC, says, I still got some pretty good baseball left in me.
Yeah, I think he'll be talking to his basketball teammates about that bomb he hit here in the state semifinals.
He should. Upstairs for ball 1.
It's the only ball that has left the infield against Vila, but it went by a long way.
One and one to Muro, the senior. Got him to chase a little bit that time, 1 and 2. A little late movement by Vila on that pitch. One, 2 on the way. They checked on the appeal, did not go around, so 2 and 2.
Vila and Mates caught a break there that it was ruled no swing because Miro would have easily made it to first base. Ball went all the way to the dugout, I do believe. Anyway, it's academic. It was a ball.
So 2 and 2. Turner Kunke, you see him checking the wristband before the signs flashed in. And scooped in the dirt, 3 and 2. Vila brings it. Strike 3. He brought it all right. Another K for the right-hander. Gets us to the bottom half of inning number 4. Hortonville trailing by a single tally here at the State Division I semifinal.
Thank you. Can I help you today?
No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
You wouldn't do it there. So, don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
Franklin 1, Hortonville nothing. Bottom of the fourth. Turner Kunke, the catcher, leads it off for the Polar Bears. Ball 1 to Turner, who struck out to end the first inning against Herrick.
Hortonville's had a base runner in every inning, but they haven't had a hit since Summer led off the game with a single. Talked about the proud history of Franklin baseball. Hortonville, same way. Talk about legendary coaches. Don Williams is the same way. He's among the all-time winningest coaches in Wisconsin high school baseball history. Greg Yeager was his assistant for 16 years. In fact, he was an assistant in his second year, the last time Hortonville got here, 25 years ago. Yeager's been the head guy for now 9.
Another walk issued by Herrick.
Playing with trouble. I think we're going to get a courtesy runner, are we not? Yeah.
Attention please, now running at first base for the Polar Bears, number 14, Lucas Scott.
So Kunke.
That's Lucas Gotts is going to run for the catcher.
So he's aboard for Hayden Tim, the first baseman. Popped up to the shortstop in his lone AB so far tonight. He was up around the helmet that time, had to back away. Signs have been dispensed. Tim squares, gets it down. Herrick fields it. And sacrifice complete.
Nice bunt by the big guy. Forced the pitcher to field his position. He did so brilliantly. Made a strong throw.
Sets the table for Burns here. Burns a ground out in the second inning. And Herrick starts him out with a strike. That will get through for a base hit. Stop sign goes up. Schuler had trouble fielding the ball, but was really shallow and left. So Polar Bears got something brewing here in the fourth. Runners at the corners and one away.
This ball wasn't hit very hard, but it was hit in the right place. And it got between the shortstop and the third baseman. Schuler charged, and by the time he bobbled the ball, the stop sign had already been put up at third.
Designated hitter, Nathan Graham's the hitter. Ball 1 way outside the zone.
Almost looked like a pitch out.
Yeah, kind of did, didn't it?
Yeah, I think they thought Burns was going to run.
The wheels are turning here in a one-run ball game. Good rip. Fouled back.
Again, Grams didn't play in the quarterfinals other than as a courtesy runner. Walked and stole a base in his previous AB here.
Tried to catch that corner. Didn't get it. 2-1. Fans threw it there. Herrick trying to battle here Keep those runners at the corners with one away.
He's only fan 2. He could use a strikeout here, or obviously a double play ball.
Good job by Cunningham. Kept it in the vicinity. Burns gave it a thought. Started to...
And I think he should have gone. He knows he should have gone. If he had a good secondary lead, I think he might have gone. First base with coach encouraging him to get a good secondary lead. Let's see if he runs here at 3-2.
Ball 4. Wow. Franklin dugout in disbelief. Steve Drobot out of the dugout. And he's going to go out and have a word with his pitcher.
Yeah, that was a pretty good pitch. Got the bender. Looked like it landed to me. But umpire thought it was inside.
So it loads the bases for Hortonville with one away. Everyone going to huddle up on the hill for the Sabres.
Given an opportunity for Herrick to take a breath. Go over how they're probably going to play the infield. They're ahead by a run. You know they like a double play ball, but the play may be at home instead of trying to turn it conventionally up the middle. Will you play the infield in? Will you play it double play depth? It's probably all being discussed right now, and be alert to the squeeze with Peters at the plate.
So everyone back to their bases. They're loaded with polar bears. And Ethan Peters will be the hitter.
And the Hortonville crowd rising to its feet in a crucial part of the ball game.
Ball 1. The end of the bat. Send it out of play. Way outside. 2-1. To borrow the old cliche, who's watching the stores back in Hortonville? Everyone is here, it would appear.
A cheer on the senior Peters.
To second, can they turn it? You bet they can! Sabres out of the jam!
Second double play of the night for Franklin. Here it is again. It's a room service double play ball. Nice play by Samancic to give the feed to Halloran, who put something a little extra on it to get Peters by a step, and Franklin retains its one-run lead.
Thank you. Can I help you today?
No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
Solid pitching in this ball game and some terrific defense on display.
2 double plays in 4 innings for Hortonville. Excuse me, for Franklin to thwart Hortonville rallies. Those middle infielders are pretty good at turning the double play.
Sabres cling to that 1-0 lead as Cale Lynch leads it off for the Sabres here in inning number 5. Again, it was Lynch in the sectional final, rather, against Oak Creek. Trip to state on the line. He hit a 2 RBI single. That was the final score, 2-0. They got the defense, they got the pitching, and Lynch provided the offense.
Vilas fanned 7 through the first 4 innings, has only allowed the 1 hit, a home run to Miro. Herrick has only struck out 2, but he's been the beneficiary of keeping the ball down. 8 ground ball outs, and the middle infielders, Samanchik and Halloran, have turned 2 double plays. Herrick doesn't throw nearly as hard as Vila, but gets it done by keeping the ball down.
And only 3 hits total in this ball game. 1-2 to Lynch. 2-2. That one fouled back as well. You all right, Bill?
You're taking aim at that one camera. I'm a little worried.
You're next, buddy.
Cameras don't grow on trees, you know.
Neither do you. This one in play, tagged to left, but Burns gets there to record the first out. And now the batter is Farron, the right fielder.
Farron Koch's the only walk Vila has handed out.
Ball 1 to Lucas. Told you about how Lynch was one of the heroes in getting Franklin to state by beating Oak Creek at the plate. The game before sectional semifinal, Lucas Farron made a game-changing diving catch in right field that helped preserve the lead. They went on to beat Greendale 5-2. Two and 2 to Farron. Pokes this one on the berm.
Everybody in the Franklin lineup had a hit against Burlingame in Monday's quarterfinal. They banged out 15 hits, but a different story tonight as Vila done a good job.
Still 2 and 2 to Farron. Hefter will be next. Tags this one. But caught on the run by Mahan. 2-way. And now Ben Hefter struck out to end the second in his first AB tonight. Strike 1.
Winner of this game draws Whitefish Bay for the Division I championship tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.
Whoever it is, there'll be a lot of storylines in that matchup. Be a lot of talent on the field in that matchup as well. Two and two.
Vila thought he might have had a strike.
Mm-hmm.
Go for a little walk, compose himself.
On the infield, Tim gloves it. Side retired in 1-2-3 fashion for Vila and the Polar Bears. Bottom five we go. 1-0 Franklin.
The Buccos playing the Cubs.
Big crowd here tonight for this game under the lights in Appleton, Division I semifinal. Hortonville nearby. Franklin fans, they've had a lot to cheer about tonight. Their club leads at 1-0 in the bottom of the fifth, as Mahan fouls the first pitch off. The slide is lit up as well.
It's calling to you, Bob.
I know it is. To second. And one away.
Now that's 9 ground ball outs that Herrick has induced.
Yeah. Doing his part. Defense behind him doing theirs.
Well, he's a ground ball pitcher. They know they're got to be on their toes. He's that stylish left-hander. Doesn't throw hard, but he keeps the ball down, and the result have been a lot of worm burners.
Absolutely. Brett Summer, the leadoff man.
Third time through the order against this lefty.
Jumps out of the way of that pitch.
He's had his trouble with Summer, who singled in the first, walked on 4 pitches in the third, and Herrick seems to be being careful with Brett right here.
Got a strike there, 3-1.
Herrick looking for his first clean inning.
To left. Schuler going back on the run. Bounces off the bottom of the wall. On his horse. On his way to third.
Brett Summer saw that one hit off the wall and bound away from the left fielder, and he knew he was going to get 3 bases. That's the tying run at third here in the 5th inning with a 1-out triple.
See him talking to his coach over there. I think Brett was like, "Wait, you couldn't send me?" Like, he was thinking inside the park job, and now here comes everybody in black jerseys.
First triple of the year for Summer. And again, this may be a talk on how to play the infield. I assume in the 5th inning you got to bring it in to snuff out that potential game-tying run, don't you?
One would think.
Kunke coming up here is 1 for 4 in the tournament. 0 for 2 tonight. Hit a couple of ground balls to the shortstop. Halloran turned the first one into a 6-4-3 double play, and they almost did the same in the second ball in the 3rd inning. Steve Drobot has given out his directions. Former rugby player in Australia.
Yeah. He played it. He coached it. He officiated it. Started off his baseball at Muskego, and then came over to Franklin, and his first year as the head coach was the COVID year. That was no fun.
Infield in.
High chop, snagged by Hefter. He wanted to go home, and he'll go to first and won't get the out there. We're tied at 1.
I think he recognized that if he threw home, the ball was going to hit the base runner. So he elected to throw to first, where the throw is Aaron. Here it is again. He gets a high chopper. By the time Hefter sets his feet, he's got a bad angle coming home, and he saw that. I think the throw might have hit the base runner. So he elects to go to first to get the sure out, and it was no sure thing. Tie game.
So we're even, and now Joe Fisher. Error charged on the play.
First error of this well-played game.
This one, a liner, past Halloran into left field. Polar Bears bats, perhaps starting to awake here in the 5th.
Well, 3rd time through the order, you got a pretty good look at the stuff this left-hander throws, and they put good swings on it. Triple by Summer. Well hit ball by Kunke. It's scored as an error, and then a line single by Fisher.
Now here's Turner. He goes after it. He's got a base hit. Waving the runner home. And then stop sign goes up as Schuler recovered quickly. So the bases are loaded with Polar Bears.
Can't give Schuler credit. He charged the ball and came up throwing. That caused the late stop sign. And you are right. They are taking healthy cuts at Herrick the 3rd time through the order.
Table set here for Hayden Tim with the bases loaded and 1 away. You saw the quick discussion without their head coach. Let's get on the same page here where they're going to go.
Well, the left-handed hitter, the right side of the infield, is back halfway. They love another double play ball up the middle.
Massive cut by Tim.
He was trying to shoot that one to downtown Appleton. Tim with 14 RBIs.
Tried to go the other way and fouled it off.
A 254 hitter.
So Herrick ahead 0-2.
Tim 0 for 3 in the tournament.
Another one golfed out of play.
Shortened up his swing a little bit. Bullpen is busy for Franklin.
Got him. Herrick, big punch out in a big spot, 2 away.
Only his third of the night. But as you said, that was ginormous. Now the infield could go back to normal depth. And here's Burns, again the Arizona State commit, for his pitching, the chance to be a hitting hero here.
Strike 1 to Burns. 1 for 2 tonight is Thomas Burns.
1 for 5 in the tournament.
A run in, more available for the Polar Bears, and they will get it! Grabbing the lead on the Burns 2-run single.
Thomas Burns did it on the mound the other night. He does it at the plate here with a solid single to center past the diving infielder. And with 2 out, everybody's off to the races. They score a pair easily. Clunky ends up at third. Burns at first. And Hortonville has its first lead of the game.
3-1 now in the 5th. Here's Grams, the DH. Ball 1 to Nathan.
4 hits in the inning, along with an error.
That's a strike, 1-1. Herrick. Runner was going from first.
Burns had a pretty good jump, too.
When this large red-clad crowd for Hortonville, they have come to life here. Cunningham keeps it in front. Burns, though, will advance to second.
That'll technically be a stolen base as he was off prior to the pitch in the dirt. And Herrick has to concentrate on getting Grams.
Count remains at 2-2.
If you end the inning here, still got 6 outs to go. A 2-run single here with 2 out would be a big hit.
Yeah, crushing for Franklin. They're trying to avoid that.
Way Vila's throwing the ball, psychologically it would be a big blow.
There's your big blow. Out at the plate. Strong throw by Schuler, but another run tacked on by the Polar Bears. They score 4 in the bottom half of inning number 5 and now lead this contest 4-1.
This NFHS Network Championship event is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Well, a 4 spot for Hortonville. They tried to make it 5, but watch the strong throw to get it in.
5th hit of the inning, and Schuler, who's been aggressive, charging every ball hit out his way, and there's been a lot of them, makes a good throw to the plate, and they snuff out Thomas Burns attempting to score a 5th run. I'll give Schuler credit for a big play there. It gives his chance, or his teammates a chance to come back.
Oh boy, Mitchell Semanchik back to Vila, trying to bunt his way on, 1 away.
That is 11 in a row retired by Vila. He's only allowed the 1 hit. That was the home run to Miro in the 2nd. And while that was loud and impressive, he's been pretty stingy since.
There's Schuler now, back to the top of the order, strike 1. Schuler 0 for 2 against Vila. Both times he has struck out. One and one.
Thomas Burns threw a 3-hit shutout in the quarterfinals Monday. Vila throwing a 1-hitter here.
Towards the Hortonville dugout. Freshman laid off, 2-2. Vila. Schuler to left. That'll get caught by Burns. What a play. He stumbled not once but twice and still comes up with the baseball.
Shows a little athleticism here. Well, not in the stumble, but he stumbled once. There's the second time, and finally a dive allows Burns to come up with a circus catch and get a big second out in the 6th inning. That's probably, other than the home run, the best squared up ball anybody has had against Vila.
2 away, and now Dylan Cunningham. Center field. Caught. 3 outs here in the top of the 6th. Franklin down 3.
This NFHS Network Championship event is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Sabres going to have a new pitcher, which comes into your screen right there. It's senior right-hander Will Gardner.
Gardner on for the 11th time, all relief appearances. He's 2-0 with a 115 earned run average. Got a save in those relief appearances, 12 and 2/3 innings. He's allowed just 7 hits, 2 earned runs. He's walked down and struck out 11.
Ethan Peters, right field, foul.
Herrick was great for 4 innings. That 5th did him in when Hortonville bunched 5 hits, took advantage of an error to score 4 times. Herrick struck out 3, walked 5.
0-2 to Peters. Mahan will be next, and then Summer at the top of the order. Laced foul.
Vila's throwing a 1-hitter, but Hortonville's activated its bullpen. Camden Kunke is throwing here instead of sitting on the bench. Camden currently playing shortstop.
Right field, this may fall. Nope! Semanchik. Boys, he played the heck out of second. Always does, but on the big stage tonight, getting it done.
Well, he's been good. And the pivot man in 2 double plays. Also had 3 chances and makes a nice running catch there to get the first out here in the 6th.
Evan Mahan, the hitter. Ball 1 to him. That one fouled back into the netting, 1-1. In the Franklin half of the 7th, they will send up meat of the order, right in the middle. Halloran, Martin, and Muro. Trailing by 3 right now. Gardner ahead 1-2. This one in Martin's neighborhood. He makes the play. And there are 2 away. And now Brett Summer, the igniter for that 4-run frame. Hit the triple. And just kept tacking on to make it a 4-1 lead.
Summer's been on base all 3 times tonight. Singled in the first, walked in the third, in addition to the igniting triple. He's 3 for 5 in the tournament with 2 runs scored and an RBI.
That one hit the bull. Big cut. Trying to get another triple on the scorecard tonight. He banged that 3-bagger off the bottom of the wall in left center. And after the high chase that time, 2-2. And it hit him. Sprints down to first base. So the batter will be Camden Conkey. Pitches upstairs, 1-0. Runner goes. Throw by Cunningham, not in time.
Second stolen base of the night. Other one was the back end of a first and third situation where they didn't throw through. Make it 3 stolen bases, sorry.
Hortonville crowd wants more on the scoreboard. Cam takes 3-1. That's a strike, and it goes full. Summer out at second base. And he'll stay there and be joined by Conkey at first. 2 aboard with 2 outs.
Hortonville's got a 2-out rally going. They'll ask Joe Fisher to add some insurance runs. He drove in a run. No, excuse me, he didn't drive in a run, but he had a hit and scored a run in that 4-run 5th inning.
Comebacker to Gardner. Side retired. 6 in the books here in Appleton. We go to the 7th inning in this Division I semifinal. Franklin trailing 4-1 to Hortonville.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Wisconsin. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the WIAA.
Well, last gasp time for those guys, the men in black. We shall see. They need 3 to tie and extend the inning and the contest. Heart of the order, Halloran will start it here in the top of inning number 7. And Vila launches one all the way to the backstop. Simple equation for number 3. Wants to throw strikes, wants to get outs. Don't allow base runners.
He hasn't allowed any since the second inning.
Yeah. 2-0 here to Halloran. Pounds one in there for a strike, 2-1.
Vila's only walk was to Lucas Farron, 2 batters after Alex Miro's home run in the second.
Ties up Halloran there, 2-2.
He's retired 13 in a row since the walk to Farron.
Bounces that one. Count goes full.
Vila struck out 7. He hasn't had a strikeout since the 4th inning now. You know he's going to challenge this hitter. And Halloran likes a fastball, you can be sure.
Ball 4. Leadoff man aboard with the free pass. Maximilian Martin to the plate. One and 0 to Martin. 0 for 2 tonight. Pair of ground outs on his scorecard. There's a strike. Still got some good pop of that mitt, does Vila. Bang foul.
The 2 pitchers of the year in the Fox Valley Association or Fox River Classic conferences on the verge of pitching Hortonville into the championship game. Burns with a 3-hit shutout Monday in the quarterfinals against Middleton. Vila with a 1-hitter here in the semifinals.
Got Martin. 1 away in the 7th.
Went up the ladder on the big guy and blew it past him.
And now Alex Miro, responsible for the only run and the only hit for Franklin. A solo shot back in the 2nd. Strike 1.
And Miro's been Mr. Clutch for Franklin in this tournament with the game-winning hit in the 9th inning in the quarterfinals. The big bomb in the 2nd inning here tonight, which gave him the early lead.
Good job by Turner Conkey there. Knocked that baseball down. Yeah, Burns and Vila, the co-pitchers of the year in the conference. The coaches couldn't pick just one, so they did the right thing. Share that honor. Miro takes 2-1. Swings through it. Tried to lunge at it, catch up. Couldn't do it. 2-2. Hit foul.
Hortonville trying to get back to the state championship game for the first time in 25 years. 2 outs away.
Strike 3 called. 2 down.
I don't know if Miro is looking for a fastball, but he got locked up here on this pitch. Vila throws a slider, and Miro had no chance.
Cale Lynch is the batter. Nothing for 2 tonight for Lynch. Base hit to left. Still life for Franklin. Tying run will come to the plate. Throw to third. Just got in there.
It allows the runner to go to second, though.
Halloran aggressive. So the Sabres, no poke job into left, and then all of a sudden Halloran decides.
And Burns kind of nonchalant of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, gutsy play by Lynch to try to go to third.
Lucas Farron with 2 down and 2 aboard. He represents the tying run for the Sabres. His job to find some green somewhere. Farron tonight, a walk and a fly out. Vila gets ahead 0-2.
Farron 1 for 4 in the tournament. .268 hitter in the year. 8 RBIs. Needs to find a way to get on base.
And he will not. Ball game, Hortonville. 25-year drought just to get back. They're not only back, they're playing for all the marbles on Thursday night.
10 strikeouts for Vila, a 2-hitter. Burns does it on Monday. The other co-pitcher of the year in the conference does it on Wednesday. And the Polar Bears get a big hit from Thomas Burns to highlight a 4-run 5th inning when they bunch 5 of their 8 hits. And they will play for the Division I title against a newbie in the spring baseball tournament, Whitefish Bay, which pounded Stevens Point 17-0 earlier tonight. The story here, Nate Vila overpowering on the mound with a 2-hit shutout. And again, Thomas Burns, the pitching hero Monday, with a big hit tonight. And they send Franklin home. Hortonville will take a 26-4 record into the title game. Franklin ends its season 26-5. 4 games tomorrow on Championship Thursday beginning at 9 a.m. They'll all be televised on Valley Sports Wisconsin. Pecatonic will play Ithaca at 9. Then the D3 Championship will be contested at noon between Aquinas and St. Croix Falls. Both scored 10-0 wins today in Mercy Rule games. In Division II, Denmark will try for their 3rd straight D2 title against St. Thomas More. That's at 3, and then at 6, Whitefish Bay, who pounded Stevens Point, as we told you, will take on Hortonville in what should be a dandy. Hortonville came out and supported an act. It was a great atmosphere. I would expect it will be again tomorrow. Bob, nice job.
Nice job, Bill. For Bill and our entire crew all day long. 6 games in the book today to set up the Final Four championship tilt tomorrow. Check us all out at Valley Sports Wisconsin. Have a great night, everyone.